Hello. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ryan Karr. Today is July 11th, 2013. And what follows is related to the worldwide manhunt for Usama bin Laden and my participation in that manhunt, and I will be referring to my notes throughout this video. On May 2nd, 2011, President Barack Obama had announced to the world that Usama bin Laden had been located and eliminated by SEAL Team 6. What some of you may or may not be aware of is our government's Reward for Justice program had put up a $25 million reward for information leading to the location and or demise of bin Laden. And I was personally involved in that manhunt. How, you may ask? Well, the answer is quite simple. I provided intelligence that was essential to his capture and his elimination. My involvement can be confirmed and verified by an email trail between myself and the United States Air Force Office of Special Investigations. Along with the efforts of my attorney, Barry R. Levine, for the past year we have been seeking someone within the government to acknowledge my involvement and nominate me for the bin Laden reward. Our various efforts have resulted in total bureaucratic silence by every level of government contacted. In 2007, I entered a Vanity Fair magazine essay writing contest where I discussed a couple of subjects, including the war against Al-Qaeda. My entry was titled Soul Soldier. In prescient fashion, my entry stated unequivocally that bin Laden would not be found by conventional military or intelligence gathering methods and that an outside source would assist in the search. My writings were confirmed by unconventional methods used by the military in finding him after an almost 10-year search. The manhunt was suffering from what I call paradigm paralysis that finally ended with a female CIA analyst locating bin Laden, resulting in him being eliminated at home and not in the field of battle, which I did allude to in Soul Soldier. Interestingly, I did speak with a female analyst in 2010 named Melissa at Special Investigations about the information I possess concerning locating bin Laden. Strangely, Melissa, if that was indeed her name, mysteriously vanished shortly after our telephone conversations. Subsequent attempts to raise Melissa were fruitless. It was as though she never existed. She just disappeared. Barry Levine, again my lawyer, is convinced that the woman I spoke with on the phone was the woman listed in the movie Zero Dark 30 as Maya. And it's this woman who is ultimately credited with locating and eliminating bin Laden. Furthermore, in the book SEAL Target Geronimo, Chuck Farr, the author, writes on page 174, analysts wondered why after 10 years of hiding, Al-Qaeda's courier system had become so obvious. This was written sometime around January of 2011. In one of my email transmissions to the United States Air Force major I was communicating with in the early part of December 2010, I referenced this as this being a form of communication to look at to some varying degree. In my conversations with the major, I equated this to the form of communication utilized by the Apache Native American windtalkers during World War II. In another interesting coincidence, SEAL Team 6 members choose for what they refer to as pro words for mission names, and for the bin Laden mission it was named Operation Geronimo. Ironically, Geronimo, the man, was of Navajo Apache descent. As we all know, fewer than 5 months later, Osama bin Laden is located and eliminated. My attorney has mentioned to me there's too much coincidence here for this to be a coincidence. In putting together my thoughts and setting into motion my input in the successful manhunt for bin Laden, I quantified these efforts in what I've taken to calling Hellcat theory. By applying this formula to this particular situation, I found through my research that this theory has both a scientific value as well as a potential multitude of military applications. Those include the areas of quantum physics, the mechanics of quantum physics, and quantum theory in describing or representing a clear metaphysical model of quantum theory. I can and will say that what I put out there and what was ultimately set into motion is quite tangible and, in my opinion, verifiable with further review and disclosure and a working real-time mathematical application. Through this video presentation, I am seeking the support of you, the viewer, in the hope of creating a groundswell of activity backing my efforts dating back to 2006, when I first came to assisting the United States of America on matters of international terrorism and intelligence. I do hope to open the doors that so far by appearance have been closed to me. The bin Laden reward does indeed sit in the back of my mind. However, what I'm attempting to accomplish here with your assistance is to have anyone in the government, give myself and or my lawyer or us together a listen and full disclosure on our part. As you can appreciate, what I've conveyed here is merely the tip of the iceberg, and to discuss it all would take hours, if not a few days, to provide the full details of my involvement with a successful manhunt for bin Laden. If you have any interest in learning more about this, the contact information for myself and my attorney will appear at the end of this video. I thank you for your time and look forward to hearing from you.